You wanted me back. I'm back.
Hey there, movie fans. I'm John Andersen, and I just watched... I haven't been a big fan of the John Wick franchise until recently, where my friend John Mafio, aka Mothman Jones, made me watch the original. And we actually did a pretty in-depth review. If you guys want to check that out, it's on my channel. And be sure to check out his channel, where he did a review of John Wick Chapter 2. Now, what's this chapter about? John Wick has once again tried to settle into retirement, but as we learned from the last film, that isn't so easy. After refusing a job from a man who has a blood debt on him, he is thrusted back into the assassin world, where getting back out might prove even harder than last time. Keanu Reeves returns as the boogeyman John Wick, with a similar level of rage and precision that we've come to expect from this character. New additions include Common, which, if I'm being honest, I didn't really buy into the fact that he was a trained assassin, but as the film went on, I kind of bought into it more. Ruby Rhodes adds to her already busy 2017 schedule, and adds to the ranks of female actresses like Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey as badass female henchmen who don't say much, or if anything.
Go get some.
You gotta do a superhero landing. Wait for it! Woo! Superhero landing! Yeah, that's really hard on your knees. Totally impractical. They all do it.
Thank God you showed up. These parties bore me to death.
But she did exactly what she needed to do.
I'll try and do the same.
And Lawrence Fishburne rounds out the cast with a character that I wish was a little more fleshed out, but he does look like he's having a lot of fun in the role.
Somebody please get this man a gun.
The film opens with a great action set piece, but after that the film really slows down to build upon what I think is a very overcomplicated plot, and leads to a second action sequence that kind of underwhelmed me. However, after the first act, the second act really comes into its own with multiple great action scenes that are definitely worth the price of admission. Now, I knew going into this film that they were working on John Wick 3, and I like when films end with a great tease for the sequel, but this film lingers so much in the third act that it felt like somebody was nudging me, being like, hey, there's a sequel coming. Hey, I don't know if you know, but there's a sequel coming. Hey, by the way, there's a sequel coming. Yes, I know there's a sequel coming, but can you please finish the story that you're trying to tell? Which was really frustrating.
I'll kill them all.
Of course you will.
So in my John Wick review, I compared this film franchise to the Taken franchise, and though this film isn't as disappointing as Taken 2 was, I still think it doesn't stack up to the original. But if you're a fan of the film franchise, I'd say definitely check it out. And that's why, for me, John Wick Chapter 2 is just a good movie. So those are my thoughts on John Wick Chapter 2. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. And be sure to click right here to see my latest video on the Lego Batman movie. And click over here to see my review of Ridley Scott's Alien and M. Night Shyamalan Split. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to check out my social media links down in the description below. Until next time, don't forget to watch some movies.